Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's been almost 2 months since I did the most painful thing I ever did on this channel. And that is when I decided to buy a Marquee character back in September for Jango Fett. If you guys recall, mainly I wanted to make a PSA video for people who wanted to buy characters in Galaxy of Heroes because they're very tempting. Your favorite character might show up. I wanted to make sure that you guys knew what you're getting into before you do it. For some people, it's second nature, but for some people like me who did that for the very first time, it was the most painful experience ever. I'll leave a link in the top right-hand corner if you want to check it out. And what I want to do in today's video is a couple of things. I kind of want to do a 2-month review on Jango Fett and kind of a 2-month review on whether Marquee packs are worth it, because after a couple months, this character becomes free to play. And did I feel like I got my exclusive window of fun? We'll talk about that in a few seconds. We'll talk about arena, territory wars, territory battles, go through some battles with you guys. But before we get started, I just want to thank you guys, because that video, that Jango Fett pack opening video, became the most liked video ever on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, just ever. Over 11,000 likes, over 1,500 comments. You guys were overwhelmingly supportive. And just in the grand scheme of YouTube, 11,000 likes is no joke. And I know we're coming up to 100,000 subscribers, and that's a big milestone. But for me, that was a huge milestone. And to kind of celebrate this, someone from Bulgaria, their name is Petra, they sent this to me, this Jango Unchained poster right here to kind of celebrate the 11,000 likes, that huge milestone for my YouTube channel and for Galaxy of Heroes on YouTube. So I kind of want to dedicate this little poster from them to you guys. This is our plaque. We don't have a silver plaque yet. We'll get there one day soon, but this for the meantime is going to be our plaque in the meantime. Let's hang this up on the wall to celebrate the occasion. Looks kind of pretty, doesn't it? Again, thank you guys so much. Round of applause to you guys for being overwhelmingly supportive to that video, to my channel, and just everything. Thank you guys so much. But enough with the heartfelt moments. We got to move on to today's topic. Is Jango Unchained? Was he off the leash the past few months? And to kind of put things in perspective before we start talking about this character, the thing is, the past few months, so much has been jam-packed in here that to enjoy Jango Fett, really there wasn't a lot of time. Jango Fett came out, Chewbacca came out, and then Revan came out. That's a lot of meta-changing stuff that happened in the game in such a small period of time. As we know, Jango Fett is able to beat Darth Traya, but then all of a sudden Chewbacca came out, he makes Rebels do a much better job against Traya, and then Revan came out, and then Bounty Hunters aren't the greatest against Jedi Knight Revan, as we'll see today. So maybe this is a very special window to talk about, because at other times like Cyan, when Sith were meta for 7 months or whatever, you were able to get a big window of opportunity. For Jango Fett, he had maybe 1 week or 2 weeks. Chewbacca came out, and after that, we really never heard much about him. What have I been doing with Jango Fett? I took this guy straight to Gear 12 Plus the first week I got him. I figured if I spent $300 on this character, let's make the most out of this character. And then really, I never really used him for Arena, because Traya, not a lot of people want to deal with Traya. If you put Jango Fett in, people are more likely to attack you because it's a curious team to go up against. So I never really used Jango Fett for Arena, but we'll try him out today. I've used him a lot for territory battles, but that's nothing too special because we have a lot of good dark side characters, and you don't need to spend $300 to do well in territory battles, because there's a lot of great free-to-play dark side characters out there. When it comes to the raids, the problem with the raids is that the bounty hunters were already pretty decent. I mean, the best characters for the raids are pretty much Bosk. Then we had Dengar, Boba Fett, Greedo does well, Cad Bane even does well, Embo, Aura Singh especially. And Aura Singh became recently free-to-play farmable. So when you look at the bounty hunters and you want to make a bounty hunter team, it's like, where do you fit Jango Fett? Now, I've tried him out in like phase 2 and stuff. Bosk seems to do better in phase 2 because you have the survivability with the Zeta on the leadership. I mean, you get about 1 to 2 million damage. I also don't have Greedo maxed out, so I could probably get some more damage for my bounty hunters. But the point is, the Jango wasn't really designed to be some crazy Sith raid team. Even when you go on YouTube, even like everyone from big channels to small channels, you don't really hear much talk about Jango Fett because he doesn't offer more than what the bounty hunters already had to begin with. And before we get into some arena gameplay, I guess the last thing I want to talk about is territory wars. Territory wars, if you guys know me, arena is my favorite, and territory wars is starting to become my second favorite thing in the game. And Jango Fett with bounty hunters do very well on defense, because the whole point of territory wars is you're not using a lot of meta teams on offense. You kind of have to dig into your roster, and Jango Fett does an amazing job picking off those middle to ground and those like A-, B+ teams. So right there, that's where I kind of saw the benefit for Jango Fett. But again, is that worth $300? And for me, Not really. The most value I see out of a character is if one, they are the meta in arena, such as like Cyan or Darth Niles. Though that's when characters are Jedi Knight Revan, I suppose. That's when there's value for me because I'm gonna get number 1 in arena a lot easier. Gonna do a lot more frequently. I can maybe auto teams. That's where I see the most value. And then maybe the Sith raids. If you could put out some big damage like Aura Singh, that might be a worthwhile investment if you want to call it that. So overall, even though he's a decent character, I haven't been the happiest because so much has overshadowed him. As we're gonna see in arena, we're gonna battle some stuff, we're gonna beat some stuff, I'm pretty sure, and then we'll kind of just wrap up my thoughts. But overall, Jango Fett, although he was a very exciting character, just got washed out by all these other big name things that came out. I'm gonna make a video about this team, by the way. This is what I use in arena, and this is how I beat Jedi Knight Revan, so stay tuned for that video. Chewbacca's a very interesting character. But let me get my bounty hunters ready, and we'll get this show on the road. Alright, so here we go, hopping into battle. We're going up against the EP Emperor Palpatine, still something we kind of see common to this day. And the cool thing is, at least with Jango Fett, with the mods, I didn't super mod these characters, but with my mods, I'm able to get them to be really quick. Got that extra speed from Jango's leadership helps out a lot. Here we go. Oh, we didn't get burning over on Darth Niles. That's gonna suck, but let's make sure we get an ability block on Thrawn. And that's the most important thing right there, to make sure we don't get fracture over on Thrawn. Let's see if we can maybe start working on Palpatine. One thing I kind of wish they did was make it so it's easier to trigger the contract, because getting 20 hits on a debuffed enemy, it's kind of hard to do. This isn't the most ideal bounty hunter team in my opinion. This is just what I have geared up all the way, but there's a lot of other better stuff. I wish I kind of had Embo. Embo would have made things so much nicer. See, we're only 60% of the way done with the contract. Let's see, let's go around. Maybe we can finish off Thrawn. 1 hit, 2 hits, come on. See, I don't have critical damage mods on Jango because I want to make sure he's a bit on the quick side. Ooh, let's just use our basic. There we go. So Thrawn's out of the picture, but we're going to lose our boss here, and now we're stuck behind Cyan. If I was able to hurry up and get the bounty hunters resolved, everything would be nice and dandy. Let's see how much damage we can do on Palpatine. Hey, Palpatine's gone. There we go. Now we gotta deal with the lovely Trumpet, everyone's favorite stuff. There we go. So now at least we have the contract triggered, but we need to make sure they take a turn. We need Bosk to take a turn so he gets bounty hunters resolved, and I don't know if he's gonna make it until the next turn. And there goes Boba Fett. Unfortunately, Boba Fett's down for the count. Again, there's the reason why we might not be doing too well, because I don't have Embo. I think Embo would help out so much more. There we go. At least we had Bounty Hunter's Resolve be there in time. Let's see if maybe we can get an assist over on... There we go. I need Jango to assist, but he's isolated, so we can't call him over. So this is one reason why I don't think I've been enjoying Jango that much, because I don't have the key Bounty Hunters to make arena a lot easier. But even if I did, Trey is still obviously the better way to go, because she's been the most consistent to dealing with all the nuisances going on in arena. 1 hit, come on. So I think we'll be able to finish off Trey. Luckily, Jango still has Bounty Hunters Resolve. We got some thermal detonators we're going to toss around. Excellent. Let's see if we can get at least Dengar to assist. There we go. Double assist from Dengar helping out. Can we finish off Trey at 1 hit? There we go. Trey is down. So the character's good, but you really need the supporting role to make the most out of a bounty hunter team, which is something we really haven't, what I don't have. And even if you have the necessary parts, beating Revan's the hard part. Here we go. Big hit right there. No, don't leave, boss. We need you. 1 hit, 2 hits. Oh, jeez, we need those critical hits. That's why it's really important to mod critical chance and critical damage for, there we go. Come on, come on. Oh, jeez. Come on, we need Jango to finish him off. Oh. There we go. So that's why Jango's cool. Jango's a cool character. Not saying he's a bad character. So we don't have any Treyas right now, the next foreseeable few slots here, but let's show you why Chewbacca kind of threw a wrench in the mix for bounty hunters. Here we're going to go up against this team right here, and Chewbacca, I mean, I guess if you were having a hard time getting Chewbacca, buying Jango Fett would definitely help you out a little bit, but Chewbacca pretty much, and Commander Luke Skywalker lead, they chew away at Jango Fett. Watch, we're going to do this AoE ability right here, and they're all going to come back. There goes our first Boba Fett. I don't know if we're going to be able to... Let's see, maybe we can get a stun on Kenobi. Here we go. We got a stun at least. Let's see if we can call someone to assist here. Here we go. We got an assist. AoE. That should help out a little bit. Come on, boss. Stick with me, buddy. Just Chewbacca and his, like, built-in expose mechanic chews us away. Oh, man. Can we maybe do a big hit on Chewbacca? That would be beautiful. Let's see if we can maybe do a big hit on Chewbacca. Oh, that's all we got. Yikes. That's not good. All right, maybe execute right here. That might they have a lot of status effects. Let's slow it down. Come on. 23,000 damage. Not that much. Oh, that's not looking good. We already lost Bosk. It's unfortunate that Jango Fett's AoE ability, it's unfortunate that you can counter it. If there was a way to prevent counters, might be worthwhile then. But other than that, watch, everyone's going to come around. At least we got that. At least we got the contract triggered. We have Bounty Hunters resolved. Let's see if we can try to wipe out, they both... Chewie can't be critically hit. Han Solo can't be critically hit because he has, he's got the guard on. Let's see. 1 hit, 2 hits. All right, come on. Let's see. Can we finish off? Come on, finish off Han. We at least have critical damage immunity. There we go. Awesome. So we finished off Han Solo. I still don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough to finish off the job. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Okay. We might have this in the bag now. We might have this in the bag. I want to try to go after Kenobi. He's got a couple status effects that I want to rip off him. Here we go. All right, let's reduce his max health a little bit. Okay. If we had Embo, this would be nice. But there we go. IG-88's back. Okay. And he's going to be gone in a second. Oh, man. Don't want to go after Commander Luke Skywalker yet. I want to finish off Kenobi before we do anything. AoE. Oh, no stealth there. That's fine. Can we get a stun? There we go. Stun on Kenobi. Nice. There goes IG-88. IG-88's a little too flimsy. I don't think he's that good in Arena unless you're doing droids. That's really the only opportunity where I see, oh no, we got a stun on Jango. No, come on. AoE. At least we're stacking the thermal detonators on. We might be able to, come on. Assist, someone assist. We need assist. 1 hit, 2 hits. Come on, this should finish off. I think we should be able to finish off, there we go, excellent. So we should be able to finish him off in a second. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Let's try to start going after Commander Luke Skywalker. Oh, yeah, big hit right there. Stun. Can we get a stun? No stun, but this should do it. 1 hit. And 1 hit. Come on, finish off. Oh, cow, there we go. All right. We were able to beat Commander Luke Skywalker. Normally, with Chewbacca, it's pretty difficult. But everything kind of fell in place here. It's kind of a hit or miss with Commander Luke Skywalker. But again, Chewbacca makes Commander Luke Skywalker a bit more dynamic, and I think Chewbacca helps Rebels hold better on defense than Bounty Hunters. Again, maybe I could have a better Bounty Hunter team. IG-88 doesn't quite fit in there, but overall, we still won. That was an exciting battle. So one of the most known facts is Bastila crushes Jango Fett, and Revan is the same exact story. We're going to go up against the Revan team just so you can see what I mean. It's hard to enjoy Jango when Revan is running rampant, especially when they have a plus 140 speed, which I've seen even higher than that. It's absolutely bonkers. We're going to go in there and try. Of course, we're using a purebred bounty hunter team. Maybe we can mix it, do something more hybrid. We're not really doing much experimentation right now, but watch. This full, at least look, even with their speed, my plus 30 speed on Jango is helping me get the initial get-go. But the problem with Revan is I can't do this. I can't do this at all. So this would be a complete waste of ability. And so I'm going to just go start heading after Yoda, probably trigger the taunt on Kenobi. Let's start trying to do something. There we go. We at least got rid of a bunch of protection, but look at that. They pretty much wiped out Dengar in a few seconds. I mean, the cool thing about this is they have a lot of buffs, so Boba Fett can just strip away. He can mow the grass. There we go. We're getting some big hits between Boba Fett and Jango. We did a lot of work, but Revan has so much health regeneration, so much protection regeneration on this team. It's not fun. And this is why it's kind of hard to enjoy. It's kind of hard to enjoy Jango Fett because of all this stuff that's going on. Maybe we can finish off Yoda? No, not even. The critical hit immunity saved the day. And plus, you have to worry about Savior coming from Jedi Knight Revan. So overall, it's Jango Fett. If you're seeing a lot of Revans in Arena, you're not going to have fun with Boba Fett. This is just miserable. My $300 being clobbered by a $400, $500 character right now. So Jango's just kind of stuck in this weird gray area. It's hard for him to shine because we got Chewbacca and Rebels doing well. We got the Sith doing their thing. We got the Jedi doing their thing with Revan. I'm guessing maybe if you're someone who's just seeing a lot of Palpatines and maybe no Chewbaccas and maybe no Revans, this might have been a fun character to use, but a lot of people, if you're seeing a lot of Palpatine's a better leader overall than Jango Fett. So he's really stuck in this really gray area. Nothing really exceeds him, but he does good in a couple things, and maybe that's all Jango Fett was meant for. Was he worth the $309? For me personally, no. He's going to be free to play soon, probably. Might be located on 2 nodes. It'll be a hard node and a ship node, so you'll be able to farm him in about 2 months or so. And so I don't really feel that whole exclusive club thing. Maybe Jango Fett just wasn't the right character to enter into that exclusive marquee club that's going on in the game. But maybe my other fellow Jango Fett owners have been having more fun with him. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about Jango Fett? Have you been enjoying him a lot more than maybe I have? Maybe you've been getting a lot more benefit. And let me know what you think of marquee characters. I personally don't think marquee characters are really worth the investment unless they have a lot of arena viability. Because if they're arena viable, they're going to be viable in a lot of things for a long period of time in Galaxy of Heroes. But that's my thought. Again, thank you guys so much for your overwhelming support. This was super awesome. Thank you, Petra. Thank you, all you lovely supporters out there. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me and the channel. It's really, it's overwhelming to just see all of your support. So, as always, guys, what do? Like the video, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see more content. And until the next video.